Let's jump right into it, man. Okay, let's. I wasn't expecting this, RJ, but Jaguar Wright. We're talking about the same Jaguar Wright that's been dropping bombshell allegations on some of the biggest names in the music biz. Just received a Defender of Freedom Award, and guess where it was held?
No clue.
Trump's Florida estate, Mar-a-Lago.
Not bad.
She's been recognized as her fearless dedication to the truth and justice. But let's be real. Jaguar has been talking wild stuff. So the question is, what is this about? Let's take a look real quick. Fair use.
And everything she's done has come to fruition, by the way. No more conspiracy.
That's right.
God bless her. With that, I'm going to have Liz serve an award to a really, really amazing woman of my heart, because my own son was in the music industry, was signed, and she knew who my son was signed to. He was best friends with Diddy. He was signed to a guy named D-Mac, and then they pawned him off to Travis Barker. So I know the music industry very well, and I know the corruption of it. So I'm going to let Liz take some time and say.
Hello, everybody. How do we feel about Guantanamo Bay filling up?
Sounds like a roast.
No vacancy there very soon.
Again?
I said it sounds like a roast. She started it like a roast. What's up, everybody? And then
Yeah, let's continue. Let's continue.
I just want to recognize the fact that President Trump and his administration is getting rid of the worst of the worst criminals that came here illegally.
So, give you a setting, give you a feel for the setting, RJ. So, is this a well-earned honor, or is this about truth telling, or was this about rewarding someone who's been openly critical of the entertainment industry elite, or as last, was it just a political statement disguised as a reward?
I think it is a political statement. As far as I know, the claims she made about Jay, Beyonce, Diddy, and more, not all of them. So at least relating to those claims, none of them have been proved true without a shadow of a doubt. So a lot of rumors, yes, but can we say that she was right? So relating to the artists, I'm not entirely sure if she also made some comments. And guys, before we proceed, remember to rate the show by pressing the like button, follow us on our other socials, and don't forget to subscribe as well. I'm not sure whether she made other claims that did appear, or at least that did turn out to be true, but relating to the music industry in particular, I think it's more of a sign, it's more of a symbol that Trump is trying to, so President Trump is trying to push through various channels that, hey, snitches get reward, if you want to call it that.
If I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it. Where is it?
No stitches over here. Only rewards.
Only rewards. Only
Bring back
rewards.
Snowden. Oops.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
my bad.
whoa, whoa.
My bad.
Let's not go that route. Hey guys, so let's rewind it a little bit.
I said I didn't say Julien, because that's another one.
That's another one. That's a bigger fish. Oh man! So on February the 18th, Jaguar Wright was one of the several people who have been honored at a ceremony hosted by America's Future Inc., a conservative organization led by General Michael Flynn. You know him, former national security advisor under Trump. Now, this group claims that to stand for truth and transparency, which is interesting considering that the award went to Jaguar Wright, who is one of the most controversial voices in the industry right now. Anything you want to say about that?
Oh, I thought you were.
Before I
I thought you
continue?
were still in your monologue. Well, I have not. I have to concur. She is a very controversial person. But I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. So, um, yeah. I mean, she started talking right after last year, right after Kat went on Club Shay Shay. That's when a lot of people started talking, and I guess she was already talking before that, but that's when she got invited to, I think, Art
Piers
of,
Morgan.
is it Art of Dialogue as well? The
Well,
platforms
she been talking to different platforms
on
before that.
different platforms. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think she been to art. Art wouldn't. I don't think art would do that.
not Art. The other
It's-
one where they sit on a couch. They sit
Yeah,
on a.
not the art, not that couch, by the way, guys. If you're thinking,
I don't think no one was thinking that couch.
the crazy thing is, we all know which couch you're referring to, which is crazy.
We're talking about the red
Anyway,
couch and Friends, right?
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. Anyway, yeah, but you're right. Her status rose last year when it started to the Diddy stuff starting to become true because she's been talking about Diddy um off and on. She's been talking about Common. She's been talking about Talib Kweli.
all the greats.
Oh my god. Um
What did he say about Talib?
don't know exactly. I've seen a long time ago. I remember she talked about them, but I'm not gonna repeat anything on here because it's hearsay and it's all crazy
And
stuff.
and that's
And
what I
that's the
wonder as
problem.
well. That's what I wonder as well. In her case, I think a lot of what she's saying is also hearsay. So maybe again, maybe these are rumors, and she's the one that dares to come in public and talk about it.
She's the crash out.
I don't know. I wouldn't call her
She's
that.
the she's the
Well,
she's the one driving the crash out car.
well, she'll call herself an award winner. So that's
That's the truth. That's the truth. I heard she might have gotten some. Oh no! Oh wait a second. Pressed on the wrong one. With the award comes
some benefits.
some benefits. You know, what you can call it maybe a, something to help you think when in the future when
Yeah,
people have to fall.
yeah. In some countries they call it butter on top of your head.
I just call it greasing the palms, but okay.
Greasing the palms, buttering the yeah. So,
Oh
but
man.
um, it's truth and transparency. My problem is this, KR. Maybe this is the lawyer in me talking, but truth, there are various kinds of truths. Everyone has their truths these days, which is wild. Because when I grew up, there was only one truth, and
Don't
and a
forget
lot
there's also multiple. Oh no, I'm not gonna say that.
there was just one truth.
There was only two of something else as well. Now there are like 36 or 80. So
Not anymore. Not in the
well,
States, at
you're
least.
right. You're right. Trump signed it. He signed it.
Yeah.
It's back to two. We can
And,
only count to two now.
and right after all these websites had to change their drop down list. Hey, education. Hey guys, don't take life too seriously, man. Just
Don't take it way too
hey, there are
seriously.
so many wild things going on. It's just we just need to sit back, enjoy the ride, because this can be
It's
real.
wild. It's wild.
But
Let's go. Oh,
but as I was saying, as an attorney, if we're talking about truth,
you're right.
at least it has to be proven. So without a shadow of a doubt. So do we have videos? Do we have court cases? So what exactly did she say that turned out to be truth right now? And that's the
Technically, the only thing she has said was the Diddy stuff, but he hasn't even been convicted yet. So you're
that's what
right.
I'm saying. And according to
Technically, there's nothing true about.
yet,
Nothing has been confirmed yet.
which doesn't mean that it's not true.
Yeah.
But in order to say, in order to give some, in order to give
Yo,
someone,
this is like awarding the home run the home run champ mid-season.
imagine giving,
MVP.
imagine celebrating with your girlfriend 50 years of marriage.
Yo, no,
you
RJ, after 2 months of being together. After being 2 months of being together.
after 2 months, now you're gonna celebrate a 50-year marriage without ever getting married in the first place. So it needs to be confirmed first, right?
I think RJ, I think someone in Baltimore would have loved this type of award.
Someone in Baltimore would have loved this type of award. Wait a minute. Oh man, this one went over my head.
Action Jackson. He lost the MVP race, right? If he would have gotten it mid-season, he probably would have won it.
Well, I don't think so.
Instead of
'cause
his crash out at the end of the season.
I don't think so, because to be honest, a lot of people said he should have won it in the first place. So seems like no one was gonna repeat anything that year.
Someone is a DEI quarterback officially. DEI goes always, guys. Let's be honest. Inclusivity is also for the weak players. You know, you gotta include them as well. You gotta give them awards. You ever won nothing? Here's a participation award for you.
Yeah,
You've been doing the best you can. Hey, let's continue watch what was said that night. Fair use.
Including child rapists,
Oh man, what?
pedophiles, and child sex traffickers
Oh man.
that were brought in
Nathan.
by Joe Biden's administration. He has made our country so much safer in just a short few weeks. But something else that I want to point out, because this is rarely ever talked about anywhere in the mainstream media or alternative media for that matter, is that in a few days, it'll be exactly the 8-year anniversary of the first time President Trump did a listening session in the White House vowing to combat human trafficking like it's never been combated before. That was almost a decade ago. The media did not cover that. And the people in the media that did cover that, they all knew about Jeffrey Epstein willing to say anything.
Island boy.
But unfortunately for Diddy, and a lot about Jeffrey Epstein, people in Hollywood or DC say, they all knew about Jeffrey Epstein. They all knew about Harvey Weinstein. We had Cindy McCain say, we all knew about Jeffrey Epstein. But nobody did anything. And nobody was willing to say anything. Well, unfortunately for Diddy and a lot of people in Hollywood, there was one extremely brave woman who knew what was going on with Diddy, Jay-Z, and a lot of their pals. And not only did she expose them, she absolutely has been scorching them for years. I do not think that there's anyone that is more feared than Jaguar Wright. So with that, I would want to thank Jaguar for being so.
Did you hear that?
Jaguar.
I want to thank Jaguar for being so courageous in a time where there's very few in media and also in politics and especially in Hollywood, willing to do something and say something when they see pure evil happening. And she's been doing it for a very long time. They called her crazy for years when she was calling out Diddy. And guess what? She was right. So Miss Jaguar, I love you. Thank you.
Issued the
Imagine,
brand
Kira.
new tool. Issued the
Imagine,
brand new
Kira.
tool to take down black men. Oh, you want to say something first?
A black woman.
Hmm?
You said now they have a tool to take down black men. And I said a black woman.
Can't even call it the R word anymore.
It's
Not the other one. The
almost
one-
seems like they're setting her up. They're-
That seems like a. RJ, we've seen the last couple of years. Everyone who got an award, a big award, was taken down the next day or the next year, within a year.
but they're
You had
setting her up,
Diddy.
man.
Diddy got the key to the city of New York. Within a year, he was in jail, and now in prison, going to prison. Lil Durk got the key to the city. Now we know he's gone. He ain't. I don't think he's coming out. Now we have this one, freedom.
And transparency.
You had to say that. You had to say that one. Hey man, it's crazy. It's crazy. And,
Seems
and
like-
they're mentioning Jay-Z by name right now.
That's what I'm saying.
This is crazy.
Well, I remember last week we covered the story because the story of the court case that was filed by a client of Busby against Jay, which has been dropped because it lacked basis. And so what is she talking about actually? She's been talking trash about them.
A lot
But
of
can we say that she's been telling the truth? But if Jay starts a case right now, he'll say that what she was saying wasn't merely expressing an expression of opinion, but people did. Remember, this is one of the
Ooh, you're right.
criteria. This is one of the
a
criteria.
setup.
If you say something, as long as if it's clear that it's a joke or that it's not real, you can really be sued for defamation. But right now, the fact that she received an award, she received.
Hey, ding dong.
Now Jay can say they mentioned my name and they're talking about it as if it's the truth.
Oh man.
So I'll file a lawsuit again.
Oh man. You might have a point right there. The Jay-Z, maybe I should change the Jay-Z set up Jaguar Wright and pull Trump to the side and tell them give her the award so I can line her up for this loss.
I remember just to give
man.
clarity to
This
everyone.
is crazy.
Just to give clarity, because it's just not us expressing our opinion. Remember, you mentioned Piers Morgan. Bringing her up. Remember him apologizing as well.
Yeah, that was he crawled back like, oh man, he crawled back quick. Within a day. Spiro sent him that letter, and he was
Backpedal
he folded like a like a
like a
chair
folding chair.
at a barbecue. Hey man,
You know who's not folding chairs anymore?
you tell me.
Forgot the name. Ah, forgot. I forgot the name. Oh man, this was the perfect moment, but I forgot it.
There was a perfect moment.
It's gone.
Changed it.
Yeah, I remember now. I remember
Jay Z. Oh, by the
I
way,
remember now. I remember now.
you tell
You
me.
know who's not folding chairs anymore? Lizzo.
Woo!
She always had. That's what people always
That
said, right?
that
She always
that, that
pointed out that she had a beautiful face. But now that she's losing weight, more and more,
she's gonna lose a lot of support. That's what I know.
and she's gonna lose a lot of support, but also lessen
She's
the
lit.
chances to get placed on life support. So I so I don't think she minds. She definitely looks more good, Lizzo. Keep up the good work.
Good work, man.
Um, keep up the good work.
Even
And
even Ye saluted her.
yeah, hey, give
Hey,
credit where credit is
you
due.
know, you know when a NAZZI is saluting you. I don't know if that's a good thing, but oh man. No, but the question is now. I mean, that's a valid question you're asking, RJ. Did are Jay Z and his friends lining up Jaguar Wright for a lawsuit? Because now I didn't think about it that way, but that's the great thing about our show, right? You have the you look things from a law perspective, like from a lawyer's perspective, and I think you might have a point here.
Yeah, but on the other hand,
Jeez,
remember as well, the Gene Deal has been talking.
Jin, I think
Gene
Jin
Deal
Deal
has been
turned
talking about Diddy,
for a long time.
and nothing happened because that was apparently not defamation entirely. For some reason or the other, Diddy did not file lawsuits, and that looks like, or at least is interpreted by the public as an admission of guilt by Diddy for the fact that he didn't do anything despite
And
all the interviews. So if Jaguar also goes on the same run as Gene Deal without catching a case, you might say, "Oh, there might be something there," but to call it the truth,
it's a stretch.
that's
But
a stretch.
in certain countries, they say you cannot take feathers from a chicken without feathers, right?
That's true. You can you can pick them. That's actually what it is. Pluck. I think it's called plucking. Plucking
I
feathers.
thought so as well, but wasn't sure. Hey, you. But now she has something. She has an award confirming that someone is out. People out there believe her. Don't forget, man. It's crazy. If the lawsuit, maybe this is a lineup. He's trying to move every piece of the board right now, Jay Z, because he. I mean, he slammed. We talked about it last week. He slammed that case on his head. I don't think people will dare to sue him for the time being. And now maybe he wants to end Jaguar Wright's run for once and for all. She's been talking crazy. Like you said, Piers Morgan had to apologize after airing her crazy accusations.
We'll see, man.
We'll
We'll
see.
see.
We'll see. Guys, what do you think about this? We want to hear from you. Do you think Jaguar Wright deserved this award? Is she speaking the truth? Or is this just stirring controversy? Or do you think this is just a political play and they are utilizing her to take down more black men in the future? Or, last but not least, is she getting lined up for a lawsuit? Let us know in the comments. Drop your thoughts down below, and we'll be picking some of the best comments to feature in one of our future videos. RJ.
Yes, we will be plucking some of the best comments. So if you have a hot take, do not hesitate to let us know. Also, rate the show by pressing the like button, follow us on our other socials, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification icon. You know, guys, here on the Double Touch Show, we cover trending topics and try to explore uncommon lessons from commonplace situations. So if you have a hot take, please share it with us. And hey, you might get a mention in our next comment of the week. Let's keep the conversation going, guys. KR.
Yes. Next one for today is, of course, a frequenter. She's always in our shows because we keep tabs on her, you know. Tiffany Henyard is the second topic for today. I think we've entered officially the reality TV levels of politics, RJ. The mayor of Dalton, Tiffany Henyard, who has already been drowning in scandals, got hit with yet another brand new one after that brawl that happened at the township board meeting. Punches were thrown. I think we saw last week when the lawyer, or Tiffany Henyard's lawyer, said that maybe pokers were pulled out. It was clear that it was a microphone, but hey, sometimes lawyers always, don't you think it's very interesting? Lawyers always seem to have selective blindness to whoever is paying them. But okay, let's continue.
You're asking a lawyer. What the hell, man? Hey, what's wrong with you? sound like someone I know, man.
I'm setting you, lighting you up. No, just kidding, guys.
KR, listen. This is what I always say to clients and people as well. The judge is impartial, at least should be impartial. Lawyers shouldn't be impartial. They should be partial because they're representing client.
You hope that where you're giving your money to does he's not trying to light you up. Yeah. We have hey, by the way, we have a show on Thursday about Diddy's lawyer who just stepped out of the defense team. That's a crazy story. We're gonna talk about a bit deeper about this part of this. This maybe he didn't believe that the money was worth his dignity. Anyway. Who knows? But let's bring it back to Tiffany.
Some are saying Diddy was when paying, Diddy was throwing the money on the ground. What did Diddy tell Fab? I like it when you
I like it when you scramble and scraping, daddy. Yo, if a man is talking to you like that, bro, yo,
that's not a client I want to have. But
squabble up. Oh man, hey, let's bring it back to Tiffany Henyard. Let's take a look at what happened. Fair use.
So there is a new round of troubles for a suburban politician. Two men say they were injured in that brawl that happened during a public meeting last month, and they are now suing Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard and others. NBC5's Regina Waldrop is on the story. She has exclusive details tonight, speaking with both men and Henyard's attorney.
It was a jarring scene at a recent Thornton Township board meeting. This large fight erupted shortly after Jedediah Brown called Supervisor Tiffany Henyard an expletive.
Once there's this confrontation, Kamal Woods pushes and punches Lavelle Redmond. He takes a swing at him.
Both men say they were attacked and injured for exercising free speech. They also claim Henyard was a participant in the fight.
She attacks Lavelle Redmond first, hits him maybe twice, and then she goes right in onto Jedediah Brown.
I take responsibility for my part in all of this, but it's under constitutionally protected lawful activity. I can say what I want to say, but at no time should a citizen feel that they will be attacked by an elected official.
They've both filed civil lawsuits for assault, battery, and emotional distress, naming Henyard, her boyfriend, a Village of Dalton employee, Thornton Township and South Holland Police as defendants. Both men say they filed police reports with South Holland PD, but no one arrested. We reached out to the department, but didn't get a response.
She is to be held at the same standard as we all with the judicial or federal system. She's not exempt from that.
It was disheartening for me to see the police, after being attacked, tell me that they would not investigate this.
An attorney representing Tiffany Henyard says the claims made in the lawsuits
Archie, watch this lineup. How they're lining this guy up.
are false.
I'm sure it'll be dismissed before it gets off the ground. So I don't think there's going to be much of any litigation that goes into it.
Brindley also claims a weapon was involved.
The man brought a knife into the meeting hall, and he swung that knife at Jamal Woods. People got cut. So that's a fact.
That's a
And now he wants to claim that he's a victim, that the mayor attacked him. It's on video. The mayor didn't do anything to him.
Matthew Costardo says the claims about his client having a knife, not true. He says the video speaks for itself.
The use of violence against individuals who are simply advocating for transparency and accountability in the community, that's just unspeakable, and it's unacceptable.
Both men are asking for compensation for medical bills and attorney's fees, among other things. They're seeking a jury trial. Regina Waldrop, NBC5 News.
Oh, who's going to take the stand? Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
I've seen him do it.
I saw the Sharpie in his hand. It was disguised.
They lined him up lovely.
It was disguised as a mic. Hey guys, before we proceed, remember to rate the show by pressing the like button, follow us on our other socials, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification icon. KR, I think both sides are.
It's a mess. I think we talked about it. It's turning into a mess.
Because I do understand. I mean, it's just like when people say, so as human beings, we shouldn't hit other people. Point blank, period.
Like
But
Shammy
we usually say men shouldn't hit women. Why? That's referring to a specific situation. That's referring to the specific situation where you have a man that is misusing maybe his strength, his height, to intimidate a female, and that shouldn't happen. So in those situations, you say don't hit. But if you get attacked by a woman, you can hit back. And so that's why some people they find it weird that some women find it weird when a man hit them in retaliation for you hitting the man. So you shouldn't have hit the man in the first place. So Jedediah is sounding like a woman right now to say that that they don't know that I was going there, but okay, apparently I did. You said what you said, but then you were walking away. You saw a dude looking at you, trying to start something, and you walked towards him. That's not self-defense anymore.
Yeah, he walked away and then he turned back.
Yeah, so it's not. So then in that case, he's the woman that's fighting, and then you're afraid, then you're shocked. But what he's saying is, I don't mind the dude finding that I went to fight because I said what I said. Yes, that's true. That does fall under your right to free speech. But when you walked and started a fight, then you partook in a fight, then it's not really freedom of speech anymore. You're in a different area of the law. You're causing bodily harm, or trying at least to cause bodily harm to a person. So he's not talking about that part. He's only talking about the speech part, which is freedom of speech, and the part where a mic hit him twice. So by Tiffany. And that's something entirely different, because Tiffany is an entirely different person who got involved, and that's also not self-defense. So it's a cookout gone wrong, basically.
Everyone is cooked, Archie. Everyone is cooked. I think this is starting to become, like I said, that's how I open it up. It's starting to look like a reality TV right now, because it's just people starting lawsuits, people throwing punches, people think they are Ninja Turtle. You know the Ninja Turtle, the plumber. Did you see that one? He's going blow for blow with let's. was going blow for blow. That's exactly what this is. That was on TV. This is in oh man, at the municipality meetings. It's crazy.
You're talking about Aaron the plumber.
Aaron the plumber, yeah, the plumber guy. He was going blow for blow. Yo, I've never seen a man go blow for blow with someone of the alternative lifestyle. That was crazy. But this is the same thing. It's the same genre of TV. It just happens to be at the board meeting versus on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Where you and at Zeus, you expect stuff like this. You don't expect to see the Zeus things at the board meeting because you think it's something serious.
Yeah,
this is the level they are stooping towards right now. It's getting lower. Is this the standard you want to set? Is this the example you want to set for people out there? The next mayor, can he bring? Can he pop out and show to defend himself or herself? This is the next level. That's the next step. RJ.
I already did the housekeeping, but I'll say this. Just to get back, you're talking about we compared two different things, right? We compared a government, so a governmental body meeting to a reality TV show.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Because you were talking about the Ninja Turtle. What is that from? Is that Love and
No,
Hip Hop?
that's Aaron. That's Aaron. They call him the
I
Ninja
know,
Turtle.
but that's why we're doing the comparison right now. So what's this series called?
It's Ninja Turtles. So you want me to? Oh, do you mean what the one he's part of?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Erica
about.
Mena. You should
Love and Hip Hop.
No, it's not. It's Erica Mena's dating show.
Okay. So Erica Mana's dating show. So we actually compared a reality TV show with Aaron the plumber, aka Call Your Woman Queen, who takes off his shirt every time it gets heated.
This is crazy.
To a town hall meeting.
Yeah,
it's crazy. But I'm going to ask the question I asked in the previous show. And guys, please let me know what you think. Is this something particular to Black people? Or do you guys think that it also happens in other communities? So in states where states that are predominantly states, townships, or cities that are predominantly white, but that the media chooses to focus on the Black community, at least a predominantly Black community, just to continue enforcing a stereotype? Because that's also a question here. Is this really so weird, or is this like, does it always also happen?
I have to look for the story, but so I don't think it only happens in the Black communities. It happens to be now in the forefront. But I've heard of a story. I don't know which village this was, but apparently there was this guy who was terrorizing. It was let's call it a white village. That was terrorizing everyone in the village. And at a certain point, a couple of villagers popped him in front of everyone. People were scared of him. They lit him up like a Christmas tree. I have to look up the story.
Wow.
And everyone saw what happened. He was also very abusive towards other people. He apparently also deleted a couple of people, but they lit him up in his car while he was trying to. He told people that he was going to pop someone. He was the type to say it and do it as well. So people were scared of him. And then the FBI went to interview everyone in the story is FBI went to interview everyone in the village. No one knew who popped him. So just to give you an idea, this stuff happens other places as well. This is, by the way, in the 70s or 60s.
So there were drill.
They were drilling. There were drills. Let's be honest. Drills
People
were
were sliding.
not invented by the guys in Chicago. Drills, in essence, drills. How I see it, drills were invented by the Italians. The Italians started drilling when they were trying to delete other ops. And then the Chicago dudes starting to do it the same, but then with the background music playing. Imagine, hey, you know what kind of a savage you have to be, RJ, to drive to do a drill, and you heard Mamma mia, what the
Pow, pow, pow.
Yo, oh my God.
Oh, man.
Hey, all jokes aside, though, I do think that it's not only black communities where this happens. It's just highlighted a bit more. And the thing is, as well, I think people don't like to talk about the fact that that sometimes I think people focus too much on the lower class of blacks. They tend to be the ones who always try to search for the spotlight, and that's, I think, the biggest problem. You don't see that in other communities as much as in black communities in general. And with black, I mean black communities all over the world, not just America.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I know I see it more in America. In Europe, you see it too. But in Europe, it's also broader than that, right? And in Europe, they also show all the other immigrants that are fleeing from their country. So you also see a lot of Moroccans, and you see a lot of Polish, and you see a lot of other countries. By the way, Poland, Dutch might be fleeing to Poland in a few, but okay, that's a story for another day. What I do think is that the culture, because the US sets the tone for the rest of the world as it relates to music, right? Especially in the West. So what you're seeing now is black people in Europe doing the same things that black people in the States do, which is rap. So that when because they grew up, they listen to music, they see the people looks closer to they appear more, they look more like them than the country singer and any other genre, and so they start embracing that culture, and then they start rapping as well.
Yeah, you're right.
What I find very interesting, KR, is that sometimes no, let me just what I find very interesting, and I'm gonna finish my thought to answer your question, is that what you then see is that people who come from other countries, for example, African countries, Caribbean countries, but are of dark skin, they start talking and believing and looking at the white Europeans like the black African Americans. African Americans are black, right? Except for what's the dude's name?
Elon Musk
or Bronson. Action
Bronson.
Yeah. Anyway, never mind.
I think Elon Musk is more accurate, but okay.
Okay, Elon Musk. Yeah, he's a Afrikaans, but it's so they start see. So the funny thing is, what you're seeing, I believe, is that people in Europe look at their government and the people in charge Like African Americans look at the white Americans in the US, while the history is completely different. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
they start talking about the government in Germany oppressing them for years. They're fresh off the boat. They're from another country, you know. So
This man said they fresh off the boat. Yeah.
but I
Oh
think it's,
man.
and I'm saying it, but KR, it also applies to me. And you know how I realized that it wasn't like that when I went to talk to people from previous generation, and they said no, it wasn't like that. So, for example, if you go to certain countries, blacks and whites, they knew about the history, of course, with slavery and so on and so forth. But they were at a point where they were living with each other. Of course, there was always like, hey, um, we're gonna do us, you're gonna do you, but it wasn't as heavy.
Yeah.
But because in the United States,
It was so
um,
polarized.
it's very polarizing, right? It's very in your face all the time, and United States spreads it around. A lot of people in other countries start believing that their situation is exactly the same, but it's not. It's not necessarily better or worse, but it's just different. And now
Different.
you're
Yeah.
gonna judge your government for something that they didn't do, or
Yeah.
not to
Well,
say that those European countries were not I mean, they were the colonizers, but
yeah, it didn't happen at, like you said, it's a colony, so it happened overseas usually,
and
not
it's
there.
yes, and it's different. Also, remember that there have always been slaves. And so imagine if I believe that people are like this, man. I believe that if we start looking, if people start highlighting slavery and, for example, North Africa, how they
Mhm.
enslaved each other, start
Mhm.
doing it 20 years intensively within the group. If there didn't exist division, because it's already divided due to the way that the map was created, but you're gonna
Well,
create
due
problems.
to
You're gonna create
the different
people.
villages, people, yeah, not the
Yeah.
maps. The maps only put them all together in one place, but
No, well, but that's the problem. So what I mean to say is, it didn't, like Europe, happened naturally, the way it's supposed to,
yeah,
by murking. And then you start, people willingly decide, so different villages, different peoples willingly decide to join each other because they have a common enemy. And then a nation is created more naturally. Not that
yes,
it's better or worse, but
they
then,
put
but in the
different
case of
tribes together.
Africa, yeah,
If you
in the
put
case of
different tribes
Africa,
together at one place, you automatically get
yeah, and
even
then you have
more.
like a region with the same people split in three countries.
Yeah,
So each one have it's different. But hey, any case, man. Um, but and then to answer your question, I do think that all across the board, because the U.S. is the standard for the West, you do see in all other countries black people are more or less portrayed in the same way. And so if you're wearing suit, your people might call you a sellout. And
if you talk proper, if you think differently,
yeah, then you're Uncle Tom.
yeah,
And but if you so some people will call you a sellout, and other people will ask you, are you adopted?
they're not
So
like us. You're not like us. You're not like us.
hey, man, it's very interesting. I can talk for hours about this because I'm very passionate about this stuff.
Yeah, it's very interesting what you said. I think in general, I think so. So a lot of times people used to condemn Thomas Sowell for what he said. I think he broke it down a lot of times pretty accurate about how the lower, let's call it the lower class within the black diaspora, um, usually is the one who has the the, the biggest voice. They scream the loudest, and that influences the whole image of what is, let's call it blacks, because of course blacks are not. It's not a monolith. It's different colors, different origins, different shades. But to make it easy for this discussion, we'll just call it black. But I think that's something that maybe people are realizing now, that he might have been talking the truth. Maybe maybe people will start reading more about him, what he said. I don't know. Guys, let us know in the comments what you think. Do you think that Tiffany is cooked? I mean, she's been accused of mishandling funds, city funds. She's been racking up nearly 800K in city credit cards debt, spending it on luxury trips in Vegas. She's been refusing to sign liquor licenses, which turned into another lawsuit. And that the judge confirmed that what the person who sued her was right. So do you think she's cooked? Should she just step down and stop the insanity while she still can? Or will she just continue forward and crash out until the feds come knocking? Let us know in the comments what you think. Drop your best comment down below, and we'll be picking one of the best comments to feature in one of our future videos. RJ.
Yes, guys, remember to rate the show by pressing the like button, follow us on our other socials, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. As KR said, we will be highlighting the best takes. So if you have a hot comment, let it be known. Also, don't forget, this is the Double Thought Show, and here we discuss trending topics and try to explore uncommon lessons from commonplace situations. If there are stories that you would like for us to cover, do share it with us. And also, again, comment, give us your thoughts and opinions relating to the topics we discuss. We can still read everything. I saw KR an interview with Mr. Beast couple of days ago. Someday it will be us, man. Someday we'll be sitting and people will be asking us for tips and advice. And then we'll say, there was a time where we used to read everything, but now we don't anymore.
It's the story of the overnight success, right?
Yeah, it's overnight success. But guys, yes. With that being said, guys, thank you for your support. KR, what's next?
Next one is always, as usual, your thoughts, comment of the week. We want to highlight at the Your Thoughts segment someone who maybe posted something interesting or something we think that should be highlighted. In today's comment of the week.
Did someone talk about my goatee this week or not?
No. There was no goatee. Well, they talked about another goat. Well, it wasn't the goat. Where they talked about the show we talked about, Jay-Z destroying Tony Busby. That was the show we did last week on, I think it was the Monday show, if I'm not mistaken. And during that, we had a good back and forth, I think, during that reaction.
Great feedback as well. Yeah,
great feedback. And one of those feedback I want to highlight today, which is Marco Garcia. And I think he highlighted during his comment the following. I'm going to put it like this. Nothing wrong with free cuffs, but if minors were present, the law must serve the pedis, and they were drugged to participate without their knowledge. Throw away the key. Definitely agree with that. I have no rep for those that use their power to do evil deeds. No celeb. They all get the gas face in my eyes. Oh, don't know if I should have read that the way, but and you YouTubers better watch close what you choose to say, because they will sue you. Yeah, I think it's very interesting. I think I do agree with them on the fact that if kids were or minors were involved, definitely throw away the key, because minors are not they're not supposed to be at that location at that time. You should know better as an adult. And I think I do agree with what he says. And also, yes, I think they will sue whoever talks crazy. That's why we don't talk crazy over here. We talk sense. I don't think we talk crazy, RJ. Do you?
For normies, we do.
Well, don't think we went that far yet, but
For normies, we do. I think, if you look at what people write, how people react to videos, sometimes with a certain hate, they don't even know you, they don't even watch the video. Some people are suggesting that you check out. I mean,
what? The mama.
I was talking about checking out of life, but
I don't know. Maybe they want me to check out their mama. Maybe they want me to be their stepdaddy. I don't know. Stepmommy season. Call me Mr. KR.
But I think
Belt to ass.
I think that I don't think we talk crazy, but I do think that we tend to say things that are a bit more controversial, and then if people don't agree, not everyone can deal with a different opinion. Some people immediately think it's black and white, and so if you're not if you don't agree with me, then you're against me. People won't say anything to you in real life. So, but in general, I think we stay. I mean, when we have the website set up,
it's gonna be crazy.
That's when that's a different thing. But then that will be our own platform, and then we have more leeway, of course.
We might have to. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say who we might have to hire. You want to say something, RJ, before we continue?
I'm trying to think of who you mean, but give it.
I'm not gonna hint. Well, should I hint?
Can you give like a hint without really like it's a very vague hint, because I still wanna have to guess it, I guess.
So it's I'm gonna give you a hint. All I'll say is green and white logo. Pretty recently.
And what's the green and white logo? When we have the paywall and the platform, and we can get more value and be looser because it's our own platform, then we will need to hire. And then the tip is green and white
logo. Yes.
Logo.
And what I was talking about hits, putting hits. So ay caramba! Or let me Mamma mia, and this is the
I got
Mamma
it.
mia.
Oh man.
There wasn't a Mamma Mia though, but that happened quite crazy.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to that person, man. R.I.P. to that person. Or I can also hint. No, I'm not gonna keep continue hinting because that's
KR, leave it as it is. Just grab a Philly cheesesteak or a quarter pounder, man. You're good.
Yo, crazy times we're living in, guys. By the way, I love my life. For those who don't know, I love my life. So whatever happens wasn't planned. Anyway, guys, let's go to the final segment of the show, which is around the internet, where we basically highlight things we see that happened around the internet. And I think we covered her in the past as well, but I think it's a good time to go back because she's popping again.
Brittany Renner?
Well, she's been popping, but she hasn't popped
she's been covering
herself. Yeah, that's true. The person we're
And-
talking about, she's also covering herself. Now in a
getting
different
brand deals.
country. Huh?
Brittany Renner has been covering herself and getting brand deals, which goes
Yeah.
to show you that there is such a thing as a born again virgin.
Let's continue with Onijah. Onijah season 2. I think there should be a online show, a YouTube series. Onijah travels the world. Season 2. Now it's in Dubai. Fair use. Let me look at Onijah. Oh man. Let me go.
Breaking the law, because anytime you're considered disturbing the peace, that's actually a law in Dubai. There's no screaming, there's no cursing, there's no yelling, there's no swearing. Just there's several laws that I was really concerned about that she might break in Dubai. I'm hoping that someone will grab her and just say, listen, this is not what you're supposed to do. But right now we have people taking pictures, which also they are breaking the law because you're actually not supposed to take pictures of people without their permission. So I just don't know. So if anybody's out there who honestly really cares, hopefully take her to the side and say, hey, listen, this is not what you're supposed to be doing. This is breaking the law. I understand what you did in Pakistan, but you can't do it here.
Didn't the Pakistani who treated her very well, by the way, didn't they send her back?
Yeah, they send her back, but they send her with Emirates. And for those who have flown Emirates in the past, know that Emirates flights always go through
Dubai.
And then there she decided, hey, I'm going to jump off of this because it's a transit, right? I'm going to jump off of this one and I'm not going to go home. I'm going to stay in Dubai. And here she is.
If you don't do something, I'm gonna burn your face. And let's see if you touch me out here in the street. I'm dead ass. I'm not playing. I swear to God. Make a decision.
More aggressive than ever.
She's from New York, I guess.
My husband will be picking me up from there. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. God bless. Thank you.
Hi. What is Ahmed? You got Ahmed? You talk too much. You talk too much.
That must be freaking sick. The only place I'm walking is to the bathroom and back. If you don't do something, I'm gonna burn your face.
Oh, give me a second. Let me mute this a little.
Yeah, this is so weird, man. We're living in a time where
this is crazy. Look at and I don't know if a lot of people know, but there's a lot of Pakistanis also living there. So they're treating her like a celeb.
Royal. But do you think that, I mean, it's clear that she's not 100% in her head. Yet she's getting all the attention. Is this what it's like when we follow Ye?
Yeah. Maybe it is. Who knows? Maybe this is how Ye feels. Oh man, but this is crazy, man. So I guess right now she will be in Dubai and living her best life.
Hey man, I don't know if it's her best life, but she needs to watch out because if there are, hey, have you ever went to Dubai? Not sure if you have.
Mm-hmm.
When you went there, was it already? Well, I'm assuming you didn't go when it was still desert, but I mean, was it like it was already an established city?
Yes. It's
From
very
what I
long
hear,
time
it's
ago,
very-
though. But
yeah,
very
but
long
from
time
here,
ago.
like very, very well organized.
Yeah, it's a nice country to live
At
in. I
least
think.
the part, because there are regions. I forgot what you call them, but You can live within, let's say, the free
Emirates
zone.
says, I think, like different countries. It's like a combination of I think 4 or 8. Some I can't recall.
Yeah, so
between 4 and 8.
So
That's the
Paul,
Emirates.
Did you go to Dubai?
I went to Dubai and I went to, give me 2
Abu
seconds.
Dhabi.
No, give me a second. Let me see.
Not Abu Dhabi.
Give me a second. I went to two locations there. Give me a second.
Because the zones I were talking, I was talking about, I was referring only to Dubai, because Dubai, from what I understand, has zones, and then you can live in the, let's say, I don't know what's the name, like an international zone, or you can live outside of the international zone, and then different laws would apply to a certain extent, taxes.
Don't know about that. There is maybe they changed it, but when I was there were like when you're dealing with a foreign company, you can open a foreign company there, but if it's international, you can different laws or taxes apply for those type of
yeah, but there's also something. So there are like zones, and depending on where your company is established, different rules and laws. So like there's the international, let's say the more international zone, and then you have the more local zone. Yeah.
There, I went to, when I was there, I went to the Emirates, Arabic Emirates, and I went to Abu Dhabi. I went to Dubai, and I also went to Ashman.
Ashman?
Yeah.
I don't know that one. Like, is there like a big difference between the islands?
So the islands, it's a zone.
The zone, sorry.
Yeah, I mean it's different. You go to different locations, so you see different things. It's if you say it's a big difference, it's
like from city to city, basically.
Yeah, city to city. Yeah.
Because it's like a very small. You have Saudi Arabia, very big to the left, and then like it's like a very small country.
Yeah.
I always thought, for some reason, like there were like peninsulas or islands as well, but it's just one zone, one country. Then.
Yeah, let me see. Let me show it on the.
I have it in front of me because I've been in a, not in front of me, but I've been through this whole week, KR. I've been on a rabbit hole of Middle Eastern conflict. So I can tell you where Oman, Yemen is. I can tell you a bit about the Ottoman Empire.
Oh, that's old school. Yeah, that's very old school.
Just the whole.
Yeah. So basically.
Yeah. So you do. Yeah, there are islands, but
islands. Island is surrounded by water, my man.
Isn't this? These are islands. Abu Dhabi has islands.
Abu Dhabi, yes, but those are.
It's not an island, but it has islands.
Okay. If you want to say it like that, but
I want to say it the way it is.
It's all part of Abu Dhabi. It's not like different islands. What I'm talking about is you have Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Ashman. You have Ras Al Khaimah, Al Kuwain.
Never mind, man. You should have stayed at Dubai.
Yes,
but only downhill from there, and you know how bad you are with names.
Yes, I'm very bad with names. Those know that. So, yeah, but we had a trip to, I think, Abu Dhabi, and we went to Ashman as well. So, yeah.
And then you just go by car, I guess.
Yeah, car. Bus. We went by.
Oh, the bus.
Like group, it was a group trip, so we went there with a group of people.
Awesome.
But nice place to be there. Don't think if Onijah continues her stick whether it will stick, but she might end up in jail if he continues doing what she does.
Or
good luck to her though. Black girl magic. Maybe Dubai will change as well due to her.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one. LaVar Ball's unbreakable spirit after they chopped off his foot. Fair use.
Everyone heard what happened. And y'all can take my foot, but you know what you can't take? That Bimby account. I might swerve in.
Oh, I'm not gonna play that because that's these days that turns into a copyright strike. But it's a hot song. He performed it at the All-Star game. Let's continue. Another one.
So his son,
Giallo.
D'Angelo, yeah. Some say because he did perform it during the last All-Star game, and I saw a post that said because D'Angelo is like double, right? Because he also played. He's also a basketball player, just like his brothers, and he also played briefly in the NBA. And some people said,
He's
or
in
at
the G
least
League right now.
he
Right?
tried out. What?
He's in the G League, right? Isn't he in the G League?
I don't know, but I saw a post that said because he performed the song, and the post said during that song that when he was performing that song, that was the most he's been on an NBA court since.
In minutes. Yo, the internet is unstoppable, man. The internet is unstoppable. Let's see what else LaVar has to say.
No, I can't sing that, dog. Shit, that thing's so hard to say, I can't even get the words. But you know I'm screaming, buy the glasses, keep on doing, buy the crashes. You know I got to have it. There you go, sucking it up on the highway. But there it is, man. I did the best I could. But hey, that dude Skrilla, man, you got to be real to do that thing. Triple B's, big ballers out.
Last but not least.
Wait.
I just
No, go ahead. I thought you were gonna switch topics.
It's LaVar. I just logged into Neon's account. Hey, took my foot, but you know what you can't take? My favorite streamer, Neon. I'm happy to say he's officially my fourth son, the first Indian in the family. I might swerve in that corner, whoa. It's LaVar.
Big shout out to him, man. I mean, for someone who just lost his foot, for him to be just this joyful. I mean, you have to deal with it, right? Of course. But some people,
yeah,
they go into depression over this stuff.
Yeah, first and foremost, wishing LaVar a speedy recovery as well, because of course he would need to recover and deal with the consequences of having lost the foot.
We need them to swerve the corner, so we need to recover.
Yeah. So LaVar Ball's unbreakable spirit. He also has an unbreakable heart, because he's very passionate in everything he does. He's passionate about his sons. He's passionate about basketball. He's passionate about the big baller brand, Triple B. But there's a third thing that's unbreakable. Not the unbreakable spirit, unbreakable heart, but also an unbreakable ankle. They can't cross him over anymore because
Oh man!
Shout out to
shout out to Big Baller, man.
But
Oh,
I really,
man.
I really want him to. I really want to see the Big Baller brand succeed.
Yeah.
Because what I like about LaVar Ball is he's very entrepreneurial. He understands the game. Yeah, despite what everyone said about him and his plans and putting too much pressure, but he really set up his sons to be in a good position. And hey, it's I really want him to win and the family to win as well. So good luck to him. Good luck to the whole family.
Yeah, you can say a lot about him, but a lot of people can say they delivered 2 to 3 basketball NBA players in the same generation.
Yeah. A lot of women can say they took them, but very few people can say that they brought them there.
Let's go to the next one. Shout out to him.
Yeah, you can get 9 on the Suns team alone. So
oh man,
that's 3 times 3. I forgot who that was, that chick, but
no one remembers her. That's the goal. It should be the goal to remember, my man. What the heck? Pay use. The next one is a guy who, well, let's see, using his phone while driving gets men arrested who had 5 bricks on him. Let me.
Johnson, North Carolina Police Department. Reason for the stop: you can't be on that cell phone when you drive. You can roll that window down for me.
Absolutely. I was on my GPS. I'm just trying to.
You got your license?
I have a picture of it.
You all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. When's the last time you smoked, boss?
It's about yesterday. I smoked yesterday, but I ain't been smoking.
Yeah, man, you all right?
No.
No. Now, look, listen. In Atlanta, it's just a ticket. Now, if you lying to me, then we're gonna have to go home.
I got this one.
All right, boss. Look, honesty go a long way.
Right.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. I smoked earlier.
I mean, it's a little, you know what I'm saying? A little two grand, man. This ain't nothing. All right, we're gonna get you out the car. We're gonna search the rest of the car. All right. All right, boss. Step out for me.
Check the hands.
Step
Check
out.
his hands.
What's going on, boss? Officer North Carolina Police Department. Reason for the stop: you can't be on that cell phone when you drive. You can roll that window down for me.
Absolutely. I was on my GPS.
He's shaking.
You got your license?
I have a picture of it.
You know
You
he
all right?
fucked up.
Yes, sir.
All right. Come here. Just turn around for me. Right here, boss. Boss, stop moving. Stop moving. Boss, stop moving. That's my last time telling you stop. 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 We're gonna tease you, boss. Stop. 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 We're gonna tase you. Stop. Get on the ground. You got nowhere to go. On the fucking
Where
ground.
did he think he was going?
I never understand that, by the way.
He's reaching. He's reaching. I'm not reaching. Stop. You're getting wrong.
Charlie Victor Yankee 3273 1878 Howell Silver Jean Charlie Victor Yankee 2373 1678 1678 Howell.
Oh shit. It's Matt. Matt. Bro, you see, bro, it's weed. Yeah.
If you can give the rest of them like that, that would.
The pharmacy.
He was arrested and charged. Shit, missed it. Anyway, they found 5 bricks, so that's 12.5 pounds of Betty White, 35 vacuum sealed bundles of marijuana, 35 pounds, 22 bags of methamphetamine, 114 pounds. An additional 73,000 in cash was seized.
Wow.
All over.
I go back to the same question, man.
All over the simple fact that he was using his phone while driving.
But I don't understand why he was trying to run, though.
I don't know. You can run anyway. You've been caught. That's the biggest problem a lot of times. I don't know why people try to run. Once you got caught, you just gotta give it up. What are you running to? Well, first of all, with that belly, what are you running to?
That's what I'm saying, because I've seen people outrun cops, but these were people in shape, jumping over fences.
You know how much you gotta do to get away from cops?
A lot.
First of all, they have the car. They have your ID. They have your phone.
Yeah, because you can still run away at that moment.
Yes, but they catch you. They'll catch
And a skinny dude, not a fat one.
that's true as well. I haven't seen well.
He can't
Notorious
jump over a
B.I.G.
fence. He can't jump over a fence. He can't outrun a poodle. He can't. He can't jump through a window. He can barely fit through a door. So why would you start running and resisting? It's done for.
You're done. You're cooked. Give it up. But you want to say something you never understand? Oh, is that the part which you didn't understand? Why he's fighting and trying to run?
Yeah, the running part. The running part.
Yeah, it's
why he would think that he can outrun the cops. But hey, it is what
some
it is.
people would call that fat shaming. What you're doing. If this was a woman, probably would have been called fat shaming, RJ.
Yeah.
Don't think that's a good thing you're doing.
But thank God it's a man, so he's low value.
Oh man, hey
Yeah,
yo,
women won't
guys,
even look at this dude, man.
guys, no one is looking back at this dude. I have to say this, man. I never understood why guys. First of all, there's a couple of things. People who are doing illegal stuff. Why they do things that will highlight them out of other people in traffic. So, for example, if you're transporting, this man was transporting 12.5 pounds of Betty White, 35 pounds of marijuana, and 114 pounds of meth. The last thing you gotta do is do something that sparks questions. You have to drive like a
Now you're talking about the phone,
like a
right?
square. You have to
Now you're
drive
talking
like a
about-
square.
Yeah.
Don't touch your phone. Don't speed. Don't make weird maneuvers. Act like you a dummy.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
But I think it's probably something he did. The thing about traffic stops is you can do something illegal a bunch of times, and they won't catch you until they do. You can drive without a seatbelt on for years until they catch you, and then there are consequences.
That's also one that the people I've seen people get caught over that one.
Yeah,
Driving without seatbelts,
busted tail lights,
simple stuff.
Isn't that how they caught Al Capone? I believe.
Can't recall. I'm not into Mamma Mia that much. Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia.
How did they catch?
But it's crazy if you think about it, right? People, if you're doing something illegal, the last thing you gotta do is do something that will highlight you or put the focus on you at that moment. Driving around on your phone, that's crazy. Speeding, driving 50 in a 30 mile zone. I mean, all these things, and this is not the first time I've seen this happen. People do this all the time.
Yeah.
And they get caught, and no one learns. No one. Or maybe this is thus natural selection.
Yeah. Hey, man, it is what it is. Anything else, KR?
No, that's it for today, man. Guys, let us know what you think about these situations. Onijah, do you think that she should be deported from Dubai and sent to the US as soon as possible? Or do we want to see her go to maybe a European country next? Season 3, Onijah going to Paris. LaVar Ball. LaVar Ball. In good spirits. Guys, let us know what you think about him getting his foot chopped off. Is he just such a great guy? How he responded to this setback in life. I mean, a lot of people would be sitting at home crying in fetal position. He's out here making videos and making fun of people and creating a fun environment. And last but not least, this guy right here. By the way, his name is, let me see if I can find his name. His name is, oh man, I can't find his name. A dummy. That's his name. His name is a dummy. He got packed up by the police because he was transporting. He was on his phone, driving while on his phone and transporting a bunch of illegal substances. Let us know in the comments what you think. Best comment will be chosen to be featured in one of our future videos. RJ.
Yes, guys. Thank you for your support. If you're still here with us, you're a real one. Remember,
not a locked up one, that's for sure.
Not a locked up one. Remember to rate the show by pressing the like button. Follow us on our other socials. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you for the comment of the week. If you have a hot take, do not hesitate to let us know as well, so you can get a chance to get a mention in a future show. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see each other in the next one. Until next time, peace.
Peace. I've been quoted from the corner. Hey, imagine the Italians, instead of we're doing Mamma Mia. Oh, well, let's stop it here. Let's stop.
You messed it up. You messed it up.
Let's stop, because what I was going to say was probably going to put me on a list. Peace out, guys.